back to the channel, guys. Please like and subscribe. If you guys are barely learning how to ride, you guys might want to take this video in consideration, because I'm going to be talking about some things that you guys shouldn't do and some tips or what to look for, especially if you're in the market of buying a bike. It's going to be a quick video. It should be short so you guys can get through the video pretty quick and you guys don't get bored at home. So stay tuned and let's get into it, guys. Please pay attention. These are some small little tricks, but they're going to help you out, man. Sometimes you may not have somebody that you know that rides well, and so you don't have that person to tell you these things. So I'm gonna be that person, and hopefully you learn some things. If you don't, well, I tried. We're gonna jump right into it. One of the first things I always see people mess up in, and these are like beginner riders, is when they come to a stop, they always have their handlebars twisted to a side, turned all the way. What happens is all the weight of the bike ends up moving towards that side where the handlebar is shifted to. So you're gonna have a lot of weight coming down on you. I said this on the previous video. If you haven't seen that video, please go and check it out. I've seen so many people on Instagram, so many dropping the bikes, dude, on just a simple mistake. Don't turn the handlebar all the way, because this causes so much weight, and if you're not strong enough, the bike is just gonna come down. So that's one of the first things I always see. Another thing that I always see is people always learn how to go fast, but they don't learn how to stop. You gotta make sure you learn how to stop with the front brake, rear brake, and downshift. And that's the fastest way you're gonna slow down at an emergency stop. So please, guys, learn how to stop with the front brake and rear brake at the same time. And downshift, man. That's gonna save you from a crash 100%, man. I'm gonna try to move kind of quick because I don't want the video to be too long. So tip number 3, guys. I see a lot of people buy new bikes. They're barely learning and stuff like that. One thing you gotta look out for is the DOT on the tires. All the tires will have a DOT, and it'll tell you the week they were made and the year. So the last 2 numbers on those 4 numbers will tell you the year the tire was made. So make sure the tires are not super old. We're already in 2025 and whatnot when you're watching the video. So a tire that's from like 2020 is already getting pretty old. You could get away with it if it's still like 2019, almost like 6 years, but try to stay away from like a 10-year-old tire for sure, like 8-year-old tire, it's not gonna do it, especially if you're doing turns and stuff like that. The tire is dry rotted, you're not gonna have any grip. It's pretty obvious. So check on your tires when you get a bike. Make sure it's not super old, especially if you feel like you're not having too much grip on turns and stuff like that. It could just be your tires, and it might not be yourself. So keep an eye out for that. So that was like tip number 3. This is something else that I've seen a lot, like comments on Instagram and stuff like that. So a 650cc bike is not going to be faster than the regular 600cc. Hey buddy, just went through my camera. So 650cc is not going to be faster than the 600cc. So if you're looking out for a bike and you see a 650 and it's very cheap, cheaper than an R6 or a CX6R, yeah, don't think it's nothing special. That's actually more like a beginner's bike, so it might even be a good bike for you. It's just a little taller and bigger than a 400. So one thing to think about. Alright, so another tip, man, this is very, very important. Do not press the front brake when you're coming into a turn, when you're in a turn. And this could be when you're in the canyon and stuff, you're getting a little bit more speed. If you're going in the street, like very slow, and you press the front brake, most likely nothing's gonna happen. But if you're in the canyons and you're pressing the front brake, almost 100% sure you're gonna eat, right? Hey buddy, you just crossed through my shot again. So another thing is changing gears. Do not change gears. Don't downshift. Try not to even upshift. That's obviously going to go to one of the biggest one right now, which is target fixation, guys. Target fixation. Do not look towards the wall. You got to keep your eyes on the turn. So if you're going to turn to the right, you got to look for the exit point. You got to look where you want to go, because the moment you start looking straight and you're coming at a turn, you're going to go straight. If you have a buddy that's going in front of you and he crashes and you're staring at him, somehow, some way, you're going to go straight to where he is at, and you're going to crash also. You always got to look at your exit points. So if you're going to make a right, you're going to look to your right. If you're going to make a left and you see the exit right there, you're going to look to the left and you're going to look at the exit, and you should be fine. You'll be able to make the turn. Just keep your head out of sight of the bike. Try to lean, stick out your leg a little bit, you'll be fine. The head's a very, very heavy portion of your body. Wherever that head goes to, the bike is gonna wanna lean that way also. So you gotta really stick out your butt. If it's a really tight turn, you're coming kind of quick, don't get scared, guys. Even if you're coming fast, the moment you stick out your butt from the bike, so one of the cheeks sticks out of the bike and your head comes out of the bike too, you're gonna be fine. Just be consistent and go along through it. So this next one that I'm going to talk about happens even to me. Chopping the throttle while you're making a turn. You're gonna feel like when you're coming to a turn and you feel like you're gonna crash or you're coming too fast, you let go of the throttle, and that's bad, man. Chopping the throttle while you're making a turn, it's gonna throw you off, and you might lose control in the front tire. So the moment that you come into the turn, that's the same speed you're gonna want to keep throughout the whole turn. So you don't want to chop the throttle, keep chopping it and keep chopping it, because your body's doing this, and the front tire is doing the same thing. The suspension is going to be doing the same thing. So that's a big no-no. And that's going to give me to my next tip also. Normally what you want to do so that you don't have to be chopping the throttle and stuff like that is, or pressing the front brake, is you want to stay at a high RPM when you're going through the canyons or when you're coming into a turn. You want to be able to slow down with the motor, not with you pressing the front brake. So when you're coming to a turn, before you get there, you want to have downshifted already to a lower gear where you feel like the motor is already slowing down the bike. And that's how you're going to start getting better at riding and stopping and doing turns, okay? So if I were to go hit the canyons right now, and I know my speed's going to be about 45, 50, you want to stay around second gear on most bikes, or at least on a litter bike, on the 1000. Maybe on a 250 or something like that, you might want to be like around third gear. So on the 1000, I'm going to try to stay at about second gear, just so that I know that the bike is slowing down by itself already with the motor. This is going to be a good one. When you're starting off, I know a lot of people are very, very stiff. And so what that also causes is that when you have your mirrors, all you do is that you look at your mirror and you're changing lanes, but just looking at the mirrors, and you're very stiff. You got to loosen up. You got to be very, very loose on the bike. And you also want to look back. You want to turn your body. So what you want to do is you're going to stay on the bike, have one hand, which is going to be like on your throttle, and then the other left hand is going to be kind of like on your body over here. It doesn't really matter, but you got to be able to twist back and look back. You got to get used to doing that, and it's got to be quick. You got to look back quick and then look forward, because you don't want to keep your eyes out of the road, because if somebody slows down, you're going to crash. It happens all the time. It's just very important that you twist your whole body, because on the mirrors, sometimes you might lose a car, or if there's a car coming at you 100 miles per hour and you're looking at the mirror, you might not be able to tell how fast the car is, but if you look back, you might be able to estimate the car is coming at about 100 miles per hour. So always turn your body, always be looking back, make sure that there's no car tailgating you. So it's always good to turn your body, guys. If you are riding, try to get some boots, man. Try to get some boots. Anybody that's riding shouldn't be riding on tennis shoes, man, or sandals. You guys are crazy, bro. Stay away from all that. Like, really invest. At least, if you don't have real riding boots, then at least wear some boots. If you don't have boots, then at least wear some high tops, man. It could be some Jordans, something that will protect your ankle a little bit more than just having no, like, just Vans, you know? Like, that's crazy, but I mean, that's just something to recommend. But you guys take it or leave it, right? Really don't know how to ride, then start with like a 300, 400 is fine. And you obviously gonna work yourself up to like a 600 or 1000. But if you're okay with riding a dirt bike, riding a quad, you could definitely start with the 600, no problem. It's not like the throttle's super, super extremely fast. You're gonna be fine. It's not gonna be like you're gonna be giving it whiskey throttle. Especially if you know how to ride a dirt bike. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Enjoy the videos, and hopefully we can make more and you guys can keep watching. So stay tuned. Let's get it.